The enchanting landscape of Kuttanad in Kerala, India. The ancestral house of Chavara. Kuriakos was born on February 10, 1805 as the second son of Kuriakos and Mariam. Kuriakos was baptized on February 18, 1805. At the age of 5, he joined in the village school. Little Kuriakos grew up as the darling of everyone. His mother introduced him to the traditional prayers. One day, Father Palakal Thomas, the seminary rector of Pallipuram, came to their house. Father Palakal got impressed in Kuriakos. He asked to little Kuriakos, "Do you like to become a priest?" He said, "Yes." In 1817, he received minor orders. A few days later, he received a sad news. His brother has died due to smallpox. Brother Kuriakos went to home and prayed for his brother. He met his elder sister and entrusted her their home and all responsibilities. Freed from all domestic burdens, Kuriakos immersed himself in his seminary studies. He was ordained as a priest on November 29, 1829. He spent many time in intense prayer and meditation, and he was thinking of leading a contemplative life. At the same time, Father Thomas Porukara, he approached Father Thomas Palakal and Father Chavara and shared this idea. 3 fathers and brother Jacob went to see the bishop at Varapura and asked the permission to start forest retreat. As per the direction of the bishop, they were ready to start a congregation. Finally, they reached the Mannanam hill. They liked the place. They began construction of the Darshan house on the hilltop of Mannanam. Father Porukara laid the foundation stone. People with certain vested interest began to work against this venture. At this time, Bishop Maurelius was called back to Rome. Bishop Francis Xavier was appointed as the new bishop. Bishop believed them and asked Chavara to look after the parish work at Pallipuram. At this time, Father Palakal was sick, and Father Porukara transferred to another parish. Father Chavara came to Mannanam from Pallipuram to supervise the work. Whenever he had some time to spare, a general seminary for the Malabar Church was started at Mannanam. The elder priest, Thomas Palakal, was called to his eternal repose. Father Chavara realized the importance of the printing press, wished to have one of his own. A one-day retreat was preached by a missionary religious priest for those like to join in the new congregation. By hearing these rules, half of the aspirants returned home. On December 8, 1855, those who desired to continue came forward to make their profession. Father Kyriakos made his profession before Father Marcellinos, the representative of the Archbishop. During the profession, Father Kyriakos took the name Father Kyriakos of the Holy Family. In 1860, Bishop Roukos from Babel set out to Kerala. Those who desired to have local bishops of their own and those who opposed the Latin Bishop of Varapura gave him a warm reception. At this juncture, the Bishop of Varapura sought the assistance of Father Chavara. Father Chavara assumed the charge as the Vicar General of the Holy Syrian Catholic Church. People began to look upon Chavara for a solution. The Divan of Kottayam and Kochi proclaimed a ban order against Roukos. As per the direction of the Holy Father, the Patriarchs of Babel called Roukos back to Babel. Father Chavara organized annual retreats for priests. He started seminaries at different places. Chavara was in fact the first Indian to start orphanages for the destitute. He started schools for the backward classes. Father Chavara was also the first one to start an indigenous convent for the nuns with the help of Father Leopold. The first convent for the women was inaugurated at Kunamav on February 13, 1866. Father Chavara used to pray hours before Eucharist till the end of his life. People came to see him and offered some money for his works. Father Chavara was a poet and a prolific writer. He has written an epic poem and a long poem. Meditative Talks is yet another book written by Father Chavara. He served as the Superior General of the Carmelites. Archbishop and Father Leopold returned to Kerala in November 1870. They came to see Father Chavara before setting out to Vatican. Father Chavara always remained active, even when old age began to take its toll on him. He contracted rheumatic fever after his return from Barananganam. The illness of Father Chavara grew worse, and he was called to his eternal repose on January 3, 1871. Many people used to throng to his tomb at Mandanam. Saint Alfonso, who was also beatified by the Pope along with Father Chavara, has testified that she was miraculously healed